YouTube, Twitch, hello, welcome back to some more Pokemon Unbound. Last time I left you, I was going through the victory road. I kind of left myself, and I was just telling this to Twitch, in a bit of a troll place, because I've got one guy to beat. I guess I could fight some other trainers on the way there, but we've got one guy we have to beat, and then we're in the Elite Four. And am I going to have to do the Elite Four right now? Absolutely not. I'm not prepared for it. I want to get I want to get a few runs into the Elite Four, just, you know. I know I'm not going to have to do this because I'm going to have to, make some, really specific teams. Probably, very specific EV spreads and stuff like that. And obviously, I've not done that right now. In fact, it might take some time. So if there's a big gap, I apologize. It's because I'm trying to put together a team that is capable of beating not just one, but, 5 Giga-tuned trainers. So, yeah, so we can have, a little look and see how hard it's going to be. And then, you know, maybe we'll get some... Please, let me leave. Let me leave! Okay, then maybe we'll get some ideas of what we want to do to beat this Elite Four. Now, I should be kind of happy getting up towards the Elite Four because it's one of the few things I know is possible on Insane. Only because I've seen people on the old Pokemon Unbound Reddit, which I don't really, frequent often, but occasionally when something, isn't working, or I think it's not working, or I just don't know where it is, or I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I end up on the Reddit, and I've seen that people have done monotype battles, and I've seen they've done it for bugs, so I know clearly it's possible. People have done it. However, I think most of them do it via, the sandbox mode, or they do it post-game after they beat it with, a real team. Because they normally have things like Volcarona in their team, which, spoilers, I can't have Volcarona in my team. They often have Buzzwole in my team. I can't have Buzzwole in my team. They have Pheromosa in their team. I can't have Pheromosa in my team, so... It's going to be harder than the average monotype bug, but I think irrespective, it's probably still going to be possible. Also, I need to remember, there are some trainers I've not fought yet. I've not fought this lady here. Nor have I fought this gentleman here. Are you going to spin as I walk? Nice, okay. Very kind. And I think there's one more I have to get past. Yeah, it's you. Oh my god, as I go. Alright, we'll see if we can beat them with this team. Oh, by the way, just to talk about the team, I've not really, I didn't sit there, grinding out extensively how to beat this double battle. It's not that hard a battle. It's kind of tricky. But what I did notice, and I nearly, put this into action, I did notice that the entire, their entire double team seems to be, hard rolled by Araquanid. I nearly I nearly pulled up 6 Araquanids from the old past and put them all into the battle. Instead of going for 6, I ended up only bringing 3 with me, but that's kind of the idea. I'm just going to use Araquanid, which Giga Trolls this battle. I'll talk about it more when we get into it properly. But anyway, we have to defeat this person first, which is going to be really annoying. Snap, by the way. Toxic meet Toxic. It's going to be really funny when I lose this battle, by the way, because it's an ultra niche specific team for specifically this one battle. Oh, other things I've been doing off camera, I mean, this isn't always true. I always do, raid battles off camera. Just because they're not that interesting to look at me just running around the map, going raid battle, raid battle, raid battle. And I got what I would deem probably the last big item I was missing for, held items for Pokemon battles. I've now got choice specs as well. I got it from one of the raid battles. Hello, Vine, by the way. So, in theory, I think for, item-wise, we're actually pretty well set up now to do basically everything I can possibly do. Really, the only thing I'm lacking now is certain Pokemon, which I can't get anyway, so... yeah, that was a pretty good thing to get. I'll show you in a minute what items I gathered. And then, finally, I've leveled up all my Pokemon that I think I may ever use again for the rest of the game. Up to 75, which is the level cap for the Elite Four is 75. Which was actually a huge grind, by the way. Because it was I think it's the biggest jump in the game in terms of... level gap between the caps. Because I think it was 14 levels I had to gain, so I just went to the Jessica Trainer House and just insert training montage here. But I got there eventually. Alright, Hippowdon, what are you doing, by the way? Are you actually dying to this Toxic? I've not really been paying attention to this battle. We'll go into you, Mangle, why not? Shouldn't do much at all. I'm actually surprised I did that much. Oh my god. Leftovers animation, so long. We'll go with a little surf action here. Thank you for toxicking me, much appreciated. I look forward to using an antidote for that. Alright, powered and down. Who else have we got to fight up against? Lycanroc. You know what? Just keep surfing. I was about to say this is going to kill me with Accelerock, isn't it? I forgot what your signature ability is. My bad. It's focus. Okay, we'll just use a revive. We'll use a revive. I don't think a one-shot from full. Right? Sheesh, that does a lot of damage for a priority move. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay, fair enough. And Stoutland. I have no idea what you're going to do. Let me go into Crag for a second. I was going to say, I think you're a physical attacker, so Shuckle should take this quite well. Albeit, and I'll explain this in a second, this is not Cliff, by the way. This is my other Shuckle, Crag, which I very rarely use. This one's a bit more specially bulky than Cliff is. I don't know why I did that either. I'm not going to wake it up this turn, so I've kind of thrown for a turn. Whatever, it shouldn't matter. As long as we get Toxic off, this battle is over. As long as we wake up and get Toxic off, this battle's over. There we go. Shuckle, go back to sleep again. And then the game just stalls out. Even with the berry eating, the game stalls out. I'll just speed through this because it's literally just me waiting for Toxic to kill. There you go. Alright, cool. Now I have to use all of my items again. Where are my revives? I'm not using my max revives, I'll just use my normal revives. Just as well to call into the future of the Elite Four, I'm going to let you know now, I'm just going to reset when I lose runs rather than, like, white out properly. Not because I care about the money situation, I have infinite money at this point, if I really want it. But I don't want to waste, like, the max revives and the ethers and all that type of jazz, so... You like the Sleeping to Death strat? Yeah, Shuckle is low-key been, like, surprising for me. It's done a lot of work for me. Anyone asleep? Anyone poisoned? No, we're good. Okay. I think that's the last trainer I had to avoid. I'm just going to create a save as well here, just, you know, in case I need to, like, come back to this battle. Okay, in case you don't remember this battle is... One person uses only Fire-type Pokemon of Drought, the other person only uses Grass Pokemon of Solar Beam. Basically, is the battle. So, realistically, this battle's about controlling the weather. And one Pokemon is very good at controlling the weather out of all my bugs. In particular, that Pokemon is Araquanid, partially because one of the other things this Pokemon guy is going to do, he's going to do... what's it called? Flame Burst? Not Flame Burst. What's the move called? He's going to use Heat Wave and the other one, which is like Eruption. He's going to use that and Eruption. And both these Pokemon can take Fire-type moves particularly well. And this is why I'm using Crag, not Cliff, because it's going to be basically only special attacks we have to deal with. So, legitimately, Shuckle's here for two reasons. Firstly, he's going to set up Stealth Rocks, which is going to punish Charizard when he comes in. And you are going to set up the Rain. And we have spare Araquanids in our back pocket just in case, like, you know, something horrible happens. I was going to say as well, one of the awkward things about this battle is, and like, why Araquanid is so good in this battle as well, is because the Fire-type Pokemon want to use spread moves across both Pokemon, Wide Guard goes crazy, and Araquanid is one of the few bugs that learns Wide Guard. Unfortunately, anytime I push the Wide Guard button, the AI will recognize, oh, he's pushed Wide Guard, so I won't do a spread move into him. So it's like, it's here, but it's like here for like very, very specific situations. But either way, as I said, the Araquanid is fine. He's literally just here to, like, sow chaos right now, while Shuckle sets up the rest. Honestly, if I get double Toxic off, this battle's probably over. I'll try and Leech Fang into the Meganium here. Quick Claw goes off, very cool. That might be Araquanid dead. Okay, this is the other thing they like to do. I don't know why they swap. I guess it's to reset the weather, because I put Rain on. But that's the Stealth Rock. 4 times weak to Stealth Rock. Enjoy. Other reasons this battle can go wrong is if I miss Toxic, which is only 90 accurate. Rainforest lived. You're in a world of hurt now. I think the final reason why it does this, by the way, is that Charizard has got a Flying type move, which is super effective into Araquanid, so we hit Toxic, which is fantastic. Honestly, I could keep Araquanid alive at this point if I want to. And I think I do want to. Oh, by the way, thanks for the grassy terrain, buddy. Very good for my Araquanid as well. Well, Toxic Meganium. My only regret is I'd really like to swap into... I'd really like to swap into Shuckle here, but obviously I can't because Shuckle's on the field. I guess I'll just eat the hit. I think we're going to go down this turn, but... that's fine. Oh, very important ordering here as well, because when Mega Charizard Mega Evolves, it gets Drought again, so it would reset the sun, I think. I present both forms of Drought, right? Yeah, I think we'll go down to this. Yeah, we do. Okay, fair enough. But Shuckle's still here, he's still Toxicking. And honestly, we could leave the sun up for a bit if we really want to right now. I don't feel super turbo mega threatened right now. Meganium doing Solar Beam is like annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Charizard I assume also has Solar Beam, by the way. I think like almost all the fire type Pokemon I think have Solar Beam on them as well. And I think some of the grass type Pokemon also have like Heat Wave. It's actually quite annoying this battle, but no one's as annoying as Shuckle. This Shuckle is just going to troll the game. Anyway. There's really nothing Shuckle can do right now other than rest. I guess I'm going to Toxic the Charizard slot in case, like, a swap happens to Typhlosion. That's really all I've got to do right now. You're going to protect and just stall a turn out while the Toxic keeps going. You're going to get a speed up, and then hopefully you'll pick up some kills. Yeah, that's like Sun-boosted Heat Wave from Mega Charizard. Shuckle just took it like a champ. I guess I could have rested. That was probably the actual safest play. But I just simply don't care. If Shuckle goes down, it's like not the end of the world. Honestly, it gives me a free swap into Araquanid. It's kind of done its job at this point. But through all this passive regeneration as well from the grassy terrain, assuming I can kill Charizard, which, by the way, I think I can kill Charizard at this point, I don't think Meganium can kill Shuckle anymore. So I'll set up Rest here. You're going to poison into Charizard. If they swap, fantastic. If they don't, then we're going to pick up a kill. Either way, Shuckle, I think, will live through this turn. Is Rest a priority move? No. So Shuckle will go last with Rest, but I don't think Solar Beam will get Crag from here. And as I said, I knew I was going to kill the Charizard first. Okay, I didn't know Meganium had Earth Power, but it's neutral. Shuckle lives forever. And now we can go back to Toxicking more Pokemon. Other nice thing about the Stealth Rock and why I wanted it is, because Eruption does damage based on the health of the Pokemon that uses it, the Stealth Rock just takes a bit of the edge off it. Oh, terrain back to normal, by the way. I don't know if the sun's gone out yet. It won't be in a second, at the very least. Okay, Typhlosion's back. Another Stealth Rock hit. That's a big chunk of damage. Use Sleep Talk. Hopefully hit Toxic. If you don't, so be it. Honestly, I could not Earthquake here because I'm going to hit my Shuckle with it, but my Shuckle will take it like a champ anyway, so Shuckle, just take this like a champ, please. There goes Typhlosion. And again, Shuckle just doesn't care. Sure, partner, hit me with a move. I don't care, I'll take it. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Shuckle's just like, ah. Oh, so strong. Alright, Sunny's up still. Nothing can really matter here. Whatever. And slowly but sure, I'm turning this battle into like a 6v1v1v1. Which is very nice. Torkoal sets up the sun again. By the way, I think once we kill Torkoal, the sun is out forever. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to Earthquake again. Shuckle can, I mean, great work, Shuckle, but at this point he can actually perish. I don't need him anymore. Alright, Citrus Berry. The Eruption is still going to do a lot of damage. By the way, Reef probably will die this turn, I think. Yeah. I don't think Reef lives this, but it's fine because we have our Araquanid in our back pocket. By the way, Center Scorch was here as well, in case I wanted to swap Brief out into Center Scorch to, like, let it take a fire type move, but I don't think I even need to do that anymore. Yeah, the weird turtle just, like, trolling the game is quite funny. I do like it. Okay. Do need to remember, like, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer and all of that. I also have to be slightly careful because I think one of the Pokemon they've got in their back pocket is actually quite scary. It's this one. This Shiftry, I think, is very quick, and I think it's got a Fire-type move coverage. Like, it might have, like, Eruption or something weird like that. Alright, you're going to have to rest again, I think, because Eruption is going to come in again. And you're going to Leech Fang here. Oh, by the way, these Araquanids all take reduced damage from Fire types, and also they take very little from special damage. They're very specially bulky. It's like, it's the ultimate counter to this battle, really. Goodbye, Shiftry, by the way. 4 times weak to Bug-type Pokemon. And Ocean fully heals again. I'm pretty certain I could have done this battle with 6 Araquanids, but I just didn't want to spend the bottle caps on doing it. All the time breeding for it, so I didn't bother. 3's good enough. Oh, we woke up, back to sleep again. You go, Shuckle. Now I think there's only 2 Pokemon left on their side. Oh, I just remember one of the things I do actually have to be slightly careful about. The Venusaur, I think, has Weather Ball. And in the Hail, it'll be Weather Ball Ice, and I think that is going to be pretty good into... Well, it's going to be okay to Shuckle. Actually, it's going to be neutral into Shuckle. I take it back. It's not that scary. Either way, we're going to try and kill it. Actually, you know what? Let's deal with Torkoal. Make his Eruption at least do nothing anymore. Okay, he's trying to Solar Beam me, but we're not in the sun anymore, so it's 2 turns. That's basically Torkoal's ass, because Eruption now does nothing. I think it does have Heat Wave as well, to be fair. Shuckle, you got a 1 in 3, buddy. Oh, Torkoal's gonna die to this, right? Well, goodbye, Torkoal. And we're in whatever it is now, 4v1. Unlosable situation. Can't do that, he's a poison type, that's right. Shuckle actually has no value anymore. Shuckle, I'll let you live. Go into other Araquanid. And just suck him to death. Very nice. 2-turn Solar Beam. Oh no, you really hurt me. Funny if I lose this from here, but I think it's impossible. Oh, by the way, Mangle's a special attacking Araquanid. Not that it really matters. It's also not very good, but I thought I'd bring him for the laugh of it. Huge, super effective move there, by the way. I mean, either way, this Venusaur just can't kill me. Alright. Easy battle. Oh, I forgot about this. It's not quite just walk into the fucking... Oh my god. It's not quite walk into the Pokemon League. Oh god, no. This is the infamous ice puzzle. Hey, I think I found out what the rest of the stream's gonna be. By the way, that Psychic, I think, will just teleport you across if you pay them, like, a stupid amount of money. Might be quicker if I do that. What's worse is for my stupid, like, OCD ass. There's a bunch of items in here. I kind of want them, even though, like... You know, I don't really need items anymore. Like, I've got all the items I probably will ever need to beat this game. Maybe some TMs I could do with, but... Alright, where are we going here? I mean, we're going in a circle currently. The other thing is, I'm pretty certain there's only like one of these 3 tiles that can actually lead to the goal. So you have to be very careful with which one you go through. I can't remember if that one is it, or if it's the middle one. Some things make me think it's the left one, but I actually can't remember. It's been so long. If I get like super stuck, I guess I could just look up my own playthrough of this, because I have solved this before. That wasn't very useful. So not all items run. Some of the items in this game are bugged, actually, funnily enough. And strictly speaking, it's not possible to collect all items, because there's one of the cases where the items just endlessly respawn. Imagine if that just went to the end. Okay, let me put my thinking boots on. So if I go left, I'm locked into going left here. If I go left here, I go onto this, which seems reasonable. If I can go up or down. If I go up, we just go to here, which doesn't really move the needle, but equally doesn't not move the needle. If I go down, I think I go to somewhere I went before. I feel like going like this is like an actual change in the strats, because I'm not against the wall anymore. And I'm hitting rock to rock to rock, which is normally what you want to do in these ice puzzles. Always be on the rocks and not be always on the edges. Because if you're always on the edges, there's a pretty good chance like it leads to nowhere. It's just an endless trap. Now we go up from here, I guess. And then we know we fucked up, because this is somewhere I could have been before. So what if I go this way instead? We end up on this wall. Hang on a minute. Then I could go this way, this way, this way, to end on this side of this rock. And then this way. And we end up on an island. Can you take an ice stone, which I have like 12 of probably at this point, and then go back again. I assume we're going right at this point, because if we go left, we can just go to somewhere where we could have gone from basically the very start. Down goes to where we just were, and up heads to that rock, which could go to the right, but if I go right and go up, I think I hit a wall again. So I think this is the only direction that leads to a new path. Very good. For no particular reason, I might create a little save state here. Maybe we'll do a little save state action. I solved this legit once, okay? I don't need to do it again. If I go right, I think I do actually end up somewhere I've not been before. I don't think I've been on this part of the wall before. But we'll do some scouting. Okay, that seems like a better bet since I go to land again. If I go up and right, they're both directions I've been in the past, so this is the only novel direction. I mean, again, this looks pretty good. That's interesting. That's not good. It has to be this way then. Okay, that's wrong. 100% wrong. So I just went left, right? So it has to be down. Right? I've not been in here before. I guess we'll take this item. Oh, Rocky MZ, actually. That's kind of worth holding on for. Okay, the save state, I guess he's dead at this point, if this is not the right pathway, which it may or may not be. That doesn't look right. Oh, God. Okay, that's wrong. Well, zoot. Back to the beginning, I guess. But I like the beginning part of this, at the very least. How did I get to that point again? Oh my god, the ice maze! Ice maze! Oh, I remember now. I did this right. Then I had to have got up. But then, yeah, this doesn't really make sense because I went this way and down, then this way, 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 this way. I probably should have saved before, honestly, but I'll create another save state now. I think actually I may have gone the wrong way again. I think this is like just a dead end path. Because left we know is not somewhere. Down is also not somewhere, so it has to be right here. Or up. That doesn't do anything for me. Well, actually, hang on a minute. 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 Hang on a minute! Let's go. Alright. Anyway, now we're at the league. Don't know how I forgot about that nightmare puzzle, but I did. What do you want, by the way? Yeah, probably. Actually, I say probably. I don't know if I can do this, but I'll accept the quest. Okay, now I need to put together a team that I think can beat the Elite Four. Spoilers, Crag, you're probably not the Pokemon I'm going to bring. Although, actually, it's not completely crazy, so let me just slot you in here for a second. Araquanid is actually a decent chance. I need to decide which Araquanid is the one that I might possibly use going forwards. And you know what? I'll even do a solid. I'll heal you. How's that sound? Okay, so out of you two... You have slightly different specs. One of us used more defensive than the other one. That's the difference. Well. Okay. I think Ocean might be a bit of a more solid bet for what I want for my Araquanid, so I'll keep Ocean in the big box of the potential users, and I think everyone else goes into the other box. Okay. And you are never going to be ever used. Honestly, I should just, like, move some of these guys down into the oldies box, because I'm probably not going to use Spinarak anymore, or Ariados. It feels sad to do it to Hurricane, but Hurricane doesn't really offer me anything. Okay, let me grab a few Pokemon from Besties and just pull them down. I probably won't ever use you two ever again. You, I probably won't ever use either. Actually, I don't think I'll use any of you four. I just have, like, equivalents that are better at this point. Okay. That's vaguely more clean. By the way, off camera, I also made Rapids actually good. I don't think I showed it last time, but Rapids was not very good. So, here's my Durant. And also, I've actually done the Pinsir now, so the Pinsir is, like, as good as I can really hope for. But neither of these will also be used in this Elite Four battle. Okay. What I think for the Elite Four is going to be a combination of basically the top two rows in the previous box I just was looking at. Let me put Scizor in. I think Scizor is almost always going to be in, but, like, bear with me, I might be wrong. Right. Here's the logic. So, the Elite Four is a battle against 4 super duper mega buffed trainers. Also, spoilers, and I remember this from previous runs, I think 3 of the final 5 battles I have to do are double battles, so any Pokemon that's better in double situations suddenly gets, like, an elevation in the Elite Four compared to where they were before, which might be why, in case you're wondering why I'm actually considering Butterfree. Butterfree's a lot better in double battles than single battles. Not, like, amazing, but, like, at least it's worth considering. The other thing that is worth noting is, I think I remember the types. One of them is Ground. I have Nightmares of the Ground type guy. One of them is Fairy, one of them is Dragon, and I think the other is Ghost, but I don't quite remember the 4th one. Like, they had basically no memorable Pokemon to me. And I finally have to fight the champion, which is Jax, and it's going to be like a free-for-all. So realistically, I think I just need to pick, in early, like, testing, I guess. I need to just pick what I think is my best 6 Pokemon for this, right? And this is where things get a bit tricky, because one of them is a Fairy-type person. I really want to bring Scizor. It's a really good physically attacking Steel-type Pokemon with the Bullet Punch, Stab, Choice Band, Disgust No Damage strategy, and I think that will go well. Also, you know, Bug Steel is probably the best typing that any of my bugs can possibly have. I kind of want to bring Heracross as well because it is like, you know, my starter Pokemon, but one of the other things I have to like aware of is I have to use these Pokemon for every single battle. I could swap some moves out on the fly if I really need to. Like, if I've got TMs for those moves, I can swap them out. But I can't swap the Pokemon themselves, or their abilities, or, more important for Heracross, if the Heracross is burnt, it's really hard to re-burn it again. Like, without just using the Flame Orb and then, like, giving up the King's Rock. So, like, it's super, super scary to bring Heracross with my normal strategy. That being said, I could bring Heracross with Heracronite, the Mega Evolving Heracross, but if I'm going to bring Scizor, there's a chance I might use this as my Mega rather than Choice Band, which, again, I could swap out in between battles, so... I don't know really what I'm going to do with Heracrosses yet. I guess for the short term, I'll bring the Mega Heracross. And then we'll see where the world takes us. Then, and this is, I don't know, it's kind of a bit iffy. I really want to bring, like, as an early run, I want to bring Glenn, because I think there's a few dragons coming up. I mean, I know one of them is a dragon trainer, so I feel like I really want fairy typing. The problem with Rabombi, why I've not been using Rabombi a lot recently, is Rabombi's pretty fragile, to say the least, so I'm just worried that Rabombi just won't ever get any value from it, but it's quite a fast attacker, very fragile. I think we'll at least worth having some, like, attempts at it. Then the other three are, like, very hand-wavy. I have, like, no idea, really. Like, I feel like, in terms of quality, I should probably bring Everglade as well, so I think I might put him in. It does mean I've got 2 Steel Bug types, but it's such a good Pokemon that, sure, let's try it. I also really want to bring Cliff, because Cliff has been, like, the mascot since I've got the Shuckle. He's, like, got me through so many battles. Also quite good, because I do remember some of the gimmicks as well. For example, I know that the ground-type gym is, like, Endless Sandstorm, which is why I'm not going to bring any Pokemon that, like, address the weather. But in Endless Sandstorm, Shuckle could just live indefinitely, basically. I will need to... Actually, no, your moveset's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with this. I do, again, lead a situation where if I go into a Steel-type Pokemon with Shuckle, I can't ever beat the Steel-type Pokemon, but that's fine. We just won't let that happen. And then the final slide is really, like, hand-wavy hands. I've got a bunch of support Pokemon. I probably should bring some support Pokemon realistically. I guess in some regards, Shuckle is a support Pokemon, but it's, like, not really, right? I kind of want to grab Volbeat. It has Prankster. It's quite useful. I could use it to set up screens. I could use it just to T-Wave things. My only slight problem with this is, as I said, I'm going into a Ground-type gym, so I can't really T-Wave the Ground-type gym, which makes me think that Volbeat will do nothing. But I think beyond that battle, Volbeat could actually do some good work. The other one which I've not really used too much of recently is Cosmos, which, again, can set up a bunch of screens and can, like, keep itself alive. The problem with this is, like, going to the Ghost Guy, it's going to be, like, a pretty big problem. He's just going to explode, to be honest with you. Frostmoth is actually a pretty good shout as well. And actually, maybe it's what I try first, because this will be good into the Dragons as well. Also good into Ground, and it can set me up Tailwind, so maybe we'll bring Tundra. I will just say, for now, I'm going to have to change Tundra's moveset, so give me a second while I fly around the map and change the moveset. But I think we'll go with something like this. In case you're wondering why, like, some of these other Pokemon are in consideration, Butterfree is one of the few bugs that I've got that can learn Rage Powder, which is a really good move for double battles to, like, basically redirect attacks. So I could give Butterfree, like, Rage Powder. It also learns Sleep Powder with Compound Eyes, which is, like, basically, it's basically Spore at that point. Can also learn Tailwind, I think, as well, so it's actually quite a good supported Pokemon. This is not really the Parasect I would want to use for this, but Parasect also learns Rage Powder. I prefer it with probably Effect Spore, so I'd have to breed another Parasect to do this, so I probably won't use Parasect now, but it's, like, actually a legitimate consideration. Do I use Parasect for this? And actually, if I was really, like, concerned about Water-type moves, I could use the Dry Skin Redirect to, like, make me immune to Water-type. Fortress could be used for entry hazards. I don't know how much entry hazard value I can get from these Pokemon, but again, it's a real consideration. I mean, I don't have the entry hazards on you, I have it on Copper Vein, but yeah, it might be worth it. As I said, we'll give it a little looky though to see what I'm expecting to have to deal with. Who are the problems going to be? Really is the question. Okay, are you happy with your moveset? That's pretty close to what I think will be perfect. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Okay, I think the one I really need to look at is... Frostmoth. Because Frostmoth I gave a really, like, weird moveset to for the gym battle. But it's, like, not a good moveset. I definitely want you to have Tailwind. Actually, Wide Guard could be tempting as well. I definitely want you to have Tailwind, though. Like, it's actually an important thing for you to have Tailwind. And I think you should keep Icy Wind as well. The question is, do I give you Wide Guard? And I'm actually somewhat tempted to. I can see a world where, like, as I said, I think the Ground-type gym tries to spam Rock Slide. And this would be an ultimate counter to Rock Slide, so maybe I'll do that. Actually, I think I'm going to drop Ice Beam, because Icy Wind hits both slots. And I guess the final question is, do I try and put Quiver Dance in this thing? But I don't think I'm ever going to have this be as a sweeper, so I think it doesn't matter. What else do you learn? I think that's pretty good. Like, I could give you Protect and stuff like that, I guess. But I would lose... I'd have to lose some coverage. Although, maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Because I don't really need to have U-turn either. Because I only have that in for single battles to, like, reposition. You know what? I'll give you Protect as well. And you'll just be like a pain in the ass to remove. That is your job. Be a nuisance. You are 4 times weak to Rock type moves though, so if I make one call wrong, you're going to instantly explode. Where is Protect? There is Protect. Now, items is the next, like, fun thing to do. I think I have 2 Focus Ashes now, and I might use both of them. Oh, by the way, this is, like, the other items I got in case people, like, particularly interested. I've somehow got 3 Blunder Policies from Raid Dens. I won't ever use it, but, you know, I've got it. Choice Spectres, which I was just talking about. Protect Pads is another thing which is quite useful. I could have actually got Protect Pads in another way, but I've not really needed to grab it yet. I found another Choice Band. I've already got 1 Choice Band. I probably won't need 2. And then you just saw me get Rocky MC and all that jazz. So that's like the new items I've got. Whoops. But anyway, I think I've got 2 Focus Ashes. Because I think. I don't know. I don't really want to put it on... Oh, I've got 3. I don't really want to put it on you because you're actually quite bulky for the most part, except if you get hit by a rock type move. But it might be one of those situations again where, like, I give it to you just for 1 battle and then switch the item for a future battle. But yeah, Rabombi is the one I want to really give it to because Rabombi is so fragile that it's going to fall over to basically everything. I also should max your stats out, by the way. Holy shit, you actually have not got back stats. It's actually crazy at this point in the game. Okay, I'll fix that as well. But yeah, at least with this, I guarantee it's going to get 1 attack off. Okay, did you need, like, the full shebang, Glenn? He needs health, defense, and special defense. And actually, I wouldn't mind him having speed. He's missing 1 point in speed, but it might matter. Despite all this, by the way, he's still going to be, like, unbelievably fragile, but... You never know, right? It might matter. And I'll literally spend a bottle cap for 1 speed, because I'm stupid. Alright. And just as a final check, all your natures are fine, right? That's reasonable. Probably reasonable. Very reasonable. Actually a bit weird, but I think I kind of like it. And then obviously you're not coming. Okay. Back to the Pokemon League we go. We're going to save the game with the actual right Pokemon in the party. Yeah, Megan, no offense, buddy. You've done some good service for me, but I don't think we're going to use you. Right. Let's get some looking. Oh, also next about this battle is I think you can do the Elite Four in any order. So actually, we can get a look in at all the guys if we really, really want to. So Let me just double check I've got, like, multiple save states. Not that it really matters, like, I've got one before the previous battle, which obviously is not that hard. But I don't want to do all this busybody work again. Right. So I think the ground type gym is a double battle, so we'll lead with my... I'll lead with Tundra, and maybe I'll try and get away with Heracross or something. I think the ground type one is going to be so problematic, but let's see. And one final check. What do you guys sell? Just normal junk. Oh, interesting. Actually, do I have any timer balls? I have 94. That's quite a lot of timer balls. Okay, we're good. The graphics will need a fix. You're right. Shuckle is coming. Araquanid, you're not coming. Actually, Araquanid versus the ground type gym is another, like, shout. But I think it'd be like Shuckle I'd have to consider getting rid of. And I don't want to do that, so. Heracross. What else have I brought? How's my brain so slow? Oh, Rabombe and Escavalier. I guess if Rabombe is what doesn't work, I could always just... I don't know. I'm a bit worried about the fragility of Rabombe, but I'm slightly also concerned about dragons. And you know what? Escavalier is a world champion, unlike every other bug in the game. So put some respect on his name. How's the word turtle a bug even? I'm actually not entirely certain. I think there was some, a lot of this is like weird, obscure Japanese creature logic, but I think there is some logic behind this being a bug. But yeah, it does look really like just a turtle. Like, it looks like it should be a water type. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I can do this in any order. I'm pretty certain ground is on the far left. So let's go for ground first and then see where this takes us. Mormad. Excadrill and Aerodactyl. Oh god, Aerodactyl's their aces and it's going to Mega Evolve. Oh, so this Sandstorm will never end either. Which is going to be really annoying for, like... Actually, now that I think about it, Focus Sash is going to be basically worthless here. Again, this is why we're doing the testing. It could be useful elsewhere, though. I'm really, really, really worried about an old Rock Slide here, but I think I need to give myself some speed priority. I'm so worried about my... I think I'm fucked already. I think Olympus is going to take a flying type move from Aerodactyl and just explode. Are they all double battles? No. This one's a double battle. I know that. The rival battle's a double battle. And then one other is, but I don't remember what the other one is. Which is not very useful. Oh my god, I got, like, destroyed. So that's Tailwind's going to fail. It is Rock Slide. Thank you, Focus Sash. It is going to die to the Sandstorm now, though. Okay, you know what? We're going to trade, I think, 1-for-1 here. I do lose speed priority probably for the entirety of the battle now, which is, like, bad. But it could have gone worse. Right. How do I deal with a problem like Excadrill? Yeah, that's going to be hard. I need... Oh my god, it's just over already. My rival's the champion. So I have to fight the Elite Four, then a champion. Oh, this is the worst case scenario. I can't Toxic either of them. Alright, well, I lose. Shuckle showing why he's not going to be that useful here. We'll go into Everglade, I guess, in case Toxic comes into Shuckle. I need you to break through Heracross. Because you're going to get flinch spammed again. Actually, I don't think you're going to live. I think Gliscor's going to have a flying type move as well. Yeah, okay, so Wide Guard is like so unbelievably important here. And Olympus flinches, so we lose the game. They actually targeted the wrong Pokemon with that, which is kind of useful, but at the same time it's pointless. God damn it. Is there anything else I'm going to be able to learn from this now? Probably not, right? Because I can't restore Olympus's health. And I think this kills him, yeah. As I said, I think this will be the worst one of the Elite Four. I will say Glenn, not good here. Pretty terrible, in fact, is what I would say. I have to lock into close combat, because otherwise I can't kill Excadrill. And I guess I need the opponent to throw, like, by not hitting me with a poison-type move. Get my special up a little bit. Wow, didn't hit me with a poison type move. So literally Wide Guard like Giga Rolls this guy is what I'm learning. Alright, Sizzle locks himself into close combat. I killed a Pokemon at the very least. Oh, I mean I did kill one before. So I've killed 2 of theirs now. Oh, God. This is... someone calling it the worst of all time. I mean... I might as well go into Cliff here to take a hit so that I could potentially reset the move on Sizzle, but it's like, super doomed. Ground flying, eh? Well... Oh, actually, I thought you were Poison type. Never mind. You definitely lose Poison type moves, but... I'll try and get through Gliscor. I don't think I'm going to. How much is actually the game? Decent chunk. But yeah, one of the things about, like, Shuckle's been such a stalwart hero of this campaign, but this strategy I do of just infinitely stalling with it is actually not very good in double battles. Because he can take 2 hits per turn, which is, like, you know, not good, obviously. Aww. The game got me. Alright. I'll put it in the death counter now. We're not picking up another kill. I'm dead next turn, in fact. Okay, so... Cliff, buddy, I'm so sorry. I think actually I can't use you in this. We'll see, but I think Araquanid will be so much more useful in the battle with Wide Guard. Rain Dance is a bit pointless, but maybe it'll be good in other situations. No, as I said, this is actually pointless, it turns out. As the Sandstorm will kill me for it. So, I should give you instead either Citrus or Rock Reduction Berry. I should probably give you Rock Reduction Berry. Which is... Charty is Charty. So now you don't get one-shot by a Rock-type move. You are still going to get taunted, though, is the thing. Unless I provide a redirector with you, set up Tailwind. Fucking taunt Aerodactyl, god damn it. Okay, we can still work with this, actually. Because Wide Guard's priority, right? So I can beat the Taunt with Wide Guard instead. I still get taunted, so I can't set up the Tailwind, but maybe that's fine. I have no idea what you're going to have. I guess you can have choice specs. But then Quiver Dance is actually worthless on you, which means I should give you another move other than Quiver Dance. In fact, you need basically only damaging moves, correct? Otherwise, this is pointless. There is one I think you do learn. Hang on a minute. Do I have this? This might be a thing to put on the list. Do you have Energy Ball? Because I think the TM exists in this game. Hang on a sec. Because it's one of your issues. You have, like, no coverage. I think Energy Ball's, like, your typical coverage move. Team Energy Ball, Pokemon Unbound. Energy. 53, you buy it. I should have bought this by now. It's literally one tile below where I'm looking. I'm so stupid. Okay. Alternatively, I give you Life Orb, I guess. But Energy Ball seems like it'd be pretty good for this battle. I probably am never pushing the skill swap button, but I can't give you skill swap ever again. So it's slightly spicy to do this. Oh god, it's so hard because I'm not gonna be able to get speed up on turn 1. This is why I was thinking I need a redirector. But we'll see. Let's see if at least this looks better. We could also come back to this one later, because it's probably going to be the hardest one, as I said, because we use so many Rock-type moves into my Bug-type Pokemon. Equally, though, I guess I should make sure I can beat this guy before I can beat the rest. There's kind of no point in setting up a team to beat everyone else, as they might not necessarily be able to beat this guy. Right, you are going to do the same thing. You're going to Rock Blast this guy, and you're going to do a Wide Guard this time, because I'm going to predict that the game isn't going to cheat, okay? It's definitely going to use Rock Slide plus Taunt. Get a little Wide Guardo up. See, it changes his moveset. This will instantly kill Heracross this time. Game, why do you cheat? And then this thing has changed its moveset as well to Iron Head. So I got no value on turn 1. Alright, we'll put it down on the death counter. So if you actually try and, like, cheat the game cheats you instead. And just to prove a point, I'm going to run it back identical, but this time I'm going to put Tailwind up. And see if they do the same thing. Okay, he's changed his heart minds. I don't know why, but... Oh, I know he's changed his mind. I'm stupid. I'll put that back down as a death, by the way. It's because I changed my item. It can one-shot me now, so he doesn't worry about it. Okay, cool. Well, that's awkward. Because the Scizor now sees it can one-shot me, so he doesn't... Sorry, the Scizor. The Excadrill sees it can one-shot me, so he doesn't worry about it anymore. So actually, I can't use Tundra in the opening. It has to be Araquanid. Oh my god, this is so messy. Actually, give him that back. I could try to lead with Scizor as well. Because I still have my wide guard if I want it, but I don't even know if I need wide guard anymore. I guess I can just pump damage into the Aerodactyl with Ocean instead. Let me try this. Are you holding, by the way? Yeah, you should be holding Mystic Water. You should probably hold either Citrus Berry or the Charty Berry as well. You probably should hold the Charty Berry, actually. Okay, so we can't get rid of the sand. I think we try and make sure Aerodactyl perishes on this turn. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. And I think we just lock into Bullet Punch with you. And again, try and punish this Aerodactyl for existing. Excadrill instantly left, because I could have one-shot Excadrill as well. They have Gastrodon. Oh, it's got Storm Drain. Okay. Alright, so water moves get defeated, but I could bait my opponent into swapping into Gastrodon and then killing the Gastrodon instead. Maybe. I don't know if this will kill, actually. Oh, it still kills. That's actually a huge play for me. I don't really mind if Ocean's turn gets wasted, which it will do, but... I guess that is, like, slightly problematic. Because Steel is not effective into Gastrodon, so... They also have Groudon. Oh, it's going to have a Fire-type move. I have to swap Scizor out, I think. Because I don't think this will be Eruption. I think this is going to be Flamethrower or something like that. Also means you have Precipice Blades, doesn't it? Fuck's sake. Well, this is a pretty sticky situation I've got myself into. I think you have to stay in Araquanid. I don't think I can double swap this turn, so I'll Leech Seed here. I'm going to assume a Fire move is coming to the slot, which, like, I would like to go to Araquanid, which obviously I can't do anymore. Ah, Groudon! I can't go into my Bug Steel types because it's like the one thing they just can't take. And then you two are, like, both really fragile. It has to be you, but... I'm not convinced you're living this either. Oh, it's Heat Crash. Okay, you're not living this. The crit didn't matter. Maybe bringing 4 Pokemon weak to fire is not a good idea. At the very least, though, this gives me a swap into Rabombe, which is actually the Pokemon I think I need to beat Gastrodon. I'm going to try and do like a little pincer maneuver here. I'm going to liquidate Groudon, which would normally go into Storm Drain, but I'm going to hit the Groudon with a Grass type move, and I think it will explode. So they've got an option between either swapping out or taking the... I mean, it should still go through, I think. Basically, I think they're going to swap in front of this, because they'll recognize I'm going to one-shot them. Unless this has got Focus Sash, in which case I'm in trouble. No, it still dies, because I chipped it before the previous turn. Glenn might perish here to Groudon, though. Yeah, goodbye. I do get the liquidation off, though. Decent chunk of damage. Do you have... Wait, do you have Pollen Puff on? I've just realized. You should have Pollen Puff if you don't. You have Bug Buzz. Okay, I need to change that as well. That's actually wrong. Because then you can actually be slightly supportive. I can't remember if Olympus is faster than Groudon. That's the current question. My Gliscor is back. I'm hoping Heracross is faster than Groudon, and I'm hoping the Liquidation goes into Gliscor, but if it doesn't, then I'd rather pick up a kill this turn. Okay, we are the fastest Pokemon here. That's great news. Groudon will die to this, I think. Holy shit, this Pokemon is so bulky. We have Skill Link on the Bullet Seed, so this will kill it. Olympus might go down to, like, any flying type move from Gliscor now. Oh, it's not Tailwind. That's alarming. But also kind of pointless. Oh, that's brutal. It has... Is it called Sand Veil? It has something that's lowering my accuracy very slightly. Because Liquidation's 100% accurate normally. Well, Excadrill was faster than me anyway, so this has actually not moved the needle at all. I'm going to Wide Guard here to protect myself from Rock Slide. And I'm going to try and kill Gliscor, I think. Is the play. No, actually, maybe it's not the play. Maybe this is the play. Kill Excadrill. Yeah, didn't Rock Slide this turn, but it's fine because I will take one of these. Holy shit, they throw. I mean, they've killed Ocean, which is like a pretty big boon for them, but they definitely should have killed Olympus there because I think I one-shot Excadrill now. Has Focus Sash or Sturdy. We'll swap into you now. Bullet Punch here to kill the Excadrill before it can act. And I think we're going to have to go into Everglade. And try and keep the Heracross alive. I've got a defensive drop, and I think it might be required to kill the last Pokemon. Don't know what the last Pokemon is yet, though. No, the enemies don't get hurt by Sandstorm because if you're a Rock, Ground, or Steel type, you're immune to Sandstorm. Also, Sandstorm increases your special defense by 50%, but it works both ways. Oh, I thought they had Landorus. And we are locked into Bullet Punch, but that's not the end of the world, actually. Why do all your ground types fly? I don't know what your item is, but I want to see. That's such a huge amount of damage. That's such a huge amount of damage. Oh, this is one of the strat. Okay, I see why they're all flying. Do you want to spam Earthquake? Okay. I probably lose this now. I do pick up a kill, though. My God, is this 2-on-1 or 2-on-2? If it's 2-on-1, I win this, I think. Oh, it's 2-on-1. This is actually... I was going to say it's doable, but it's actually really scary still. Yeah, this is still really scary. Because I don't know if Everglade is going to kill this thing, and if it kills Heracross, which I think it's going to do, it wins. Okay, it actually hard through. If they don't attack me there, I think he just wins, because I don't think knockoff kills from here. Especially if you miss the attack. Okay, I guess it's not over yet, but... It actually just should be game. I doubt I'm quicker than Gliscor in the... what's his name? The Tailwind. Oh, it has Earthquake, of course it does. I lose. Fuck's sake. Okay, it was close, though. It was actually, like, astonishingly close to being able to be a winnable battle. I think, potentially with this team, I could do this. Like, I had two really unfortunate misses, which, if they didn't miss, I would have, like, been fine. What's this Gliscor doing, by the way? What's causing it to miss? Sand Veil. And it has Bright Powder as well. Okay, so it has lowering accuracy, ability, and item. I see. Okay. But the opening was fine. I guess actually the problem right now is Everglade actually good enough? But I think I'd really like to get through this battle with Everglade if I could do that, Gabe, if you don't mind. And actually, Tundra did legitimately nothing. So maybe Tundra is a problem as well, but I kind of want Tundra for the dragons that I know I'm going to have to deal with in the future. It's... I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to sack a Pokemon almost regardless of what happens there. Or I don't start with Araquanid. Maybe Araquanid is not the thing I need to start with. Because Bullet Punch one-shot, I think, Aerodactyl. Wait, did it? No, it didn't, did it? Okay, I have an idea. It might be wrong, though. Because I think I have to do this opening just to deal with you. Like, getting a free kill is so big. And then swapping Excadrill, oh, it goes into Storm Drain. Wait, I'm stupid. I'll take the death on that one because I'm just an idiot. I forgot this is what they did last time. So Bullet Punch did one-shot. The graphics wrong still? Alright. So actually, the safer play then, I guess, since I don't want to go to Storm Drain, is the Wide Guard, so in case Excadrill does try and do something, it can't. You know what, I'm going to, like, call the bluff. I think they will actually just repeat the same play over and over again. Yeah, because they just can't risk it. Normally the game's pretty solid about that. If it sees a kill, it'll go for it, even, like, if other plays were available, but if it sees that it's going to be killed, it normally just swap out. So we kill the Aerodactyl in one, which is like their ace, just dealt with instantly. Love it. Great opening. I honestly think this just locks Scizor into the squad. Like, it has to be good enough now. Bearing in mind, we've got Fairies coming up as well. You give a little suck off to Gastrodon. Now, I need to get out of Araquanid as soon as I can, which might not be soon enough, to be honest with you, because I think here comes Groudon, right? Yeah. Dude, maybe 2 Araquanids is the answer, because I really need to swap into Araquanid now, but obviously I can't because Araquanid is in. And I can't Storm Drain either, so I just need to pick, like, I need to sack a Pokemon effectively. So I think you stay in on Wide Guards, just in case, like, Precipice Blades comes out for whatever reason, and then Tundra just takes the L. I could have also tried Excadrill instead of just taking the L on the Excadrill, but I think it has, like, got other merits. And we're basically living the same story as last time, but hopefully something different will happen this time. We're going to set up the same situation again where you are liquidating Hair, you're going to Energy Ball Hair. We basically trade a 1-for-1 kill, but I think, like, in the long run it's going to be so much better for me because Ocean now basically is free to just attack. There goes Ribombe. So this is one of the situations where, like, the path could diverge now, because we're going to go into Heracross again. They're going to Gliscor. We missed last time on the Gliscor attack. Because they're going to set up Tailwind again. Then I choose to survive the Tailwind. I guess one of the other things my Pokemon are missing right now is I don't have many Protects to stall out things like Trick Room or Tailwind, so I might want to look into that in the future. It might be like the Pokemon are right, but the moves are wrong. Yeah, there goes Tailwind. Now, don't miss Araquanid. Nice. Okay, so the passive diverge, and again, it does, like, so much damage. Now, if they go into Landorus here... Excadrill. Okay. Simply put, I think I have to Wide Guard at this point. To protect from Earth... Oh, do I do that, though? I want to protect from Earthquake Rock Slide, because, like, it's going to kill both of them. But if I do that, then all I'm going to take is a dual Wing Beat into send it to the Olympus and just don't move the needle. I think there's actually no solid play. I think actually the correct play maybe is just a swap. And waste the Tailwind. But again, I don't have a really good swap. I guess I swap into Scizor. Everglade. Because they don't take full damage from Rock Slide. It really depends if I, like, live through this turn. If I live through this turn, it's not the end of the world. Like, I might have to pick up the kill in Gliscor, so there's Rock Slide. We have a priority move here. Hopefully we don't get flinches, the other, like, line I need to, like, hope we hit here. We're bullet punching Gliscor. Hopefully we'll trade a kill. Come on, bullet punch. Nice. So strong, Scizor. Where have you been all my life, Scizor? Why are we at the very end of the game? Oh, Earthquake instead. I think Everglade will live this, yeah. I assume I'm going to put you down to Sash or whatever you had. Okay, I didn't, but that doesn't matter. Although I say this, it does slightly matter. I have to Wide Guard this time because they get Earthquake. Interesting. Didn't expect that. Come on, Excadrill, don't refuse Iron Head. There's no reason to use Iron Head right now. Why would you? Nice, okay. Get Wide Guarded. That's Excadrill's ass. And another Tailwind turn removed, and I took no damage. Unironically, it might be the difference between me winning and losing this game. Come on, Tailwind, peter out. Nice. Wait, is this the last Pokemon? I didn't know that. It would like to Earthquake me again, but I can stop that. But if I do stop it, then, like, to what end have I stopped it for? This game's not over yet. I can definitely lose from here. I don't know what your flying move is. Isn't your flying move normally like, is it called Break Wind Storm or whatever it's called, or Break Storm Wind? Isn't that a spread move as well? No? I'm gonna Iron Head Wide Guard, but I might get punished for this. I'm kind of like assuming all your moves are spread. Nope, it has Earth Power. I'm gonna lose. Well, I say I'm gonna lose. We don't quite know yet what its other move is, but I think Landorus is faster than Heracross. I'm Wide Guarding again in case the Flying type move is a spread move. Okay, it's using Earth Power constantly. If Earth Power is its best move here, we just win. I'm not gonna, like, rock the boat here. I could attack with both if that's its best move, but I'm gonna Wide Guard again because I think its best move is actually a spread move, but it's been like, it's not using it because I'm using Wide Guard. I didn't recognize I'm using Wide Guard. Oh, I actually could lose this. If it is a spread move, I'm in trouble. Because Araquanid dies this turn. I might lose to Protect. It double protected? This is how I lose this game? It's how I lose the game. I think without the double protect, I win that. That's actually insane. Oh my god. Pain. At the very least, though, this is like... It looks somewhat doable now. Does the Raccoon need to learn a grass-type move? That's my new question. Just out of interest, because that would be the ultimate opening turn. If I can bait them to a swap and then hit them with a grass-type move on the swap, it learns Giga Drain. I don't have Giga Drain, and I can't get it till post-game, I think. Let me just quickly confirm this. I'm fairly certain I can't get that yet. Yep, card. Okay, cool. It's the only grass move it learns, by the way. Super cool. It would actually be so good here. Alright, well. There ain't nothing I can do about it. What's your hidden power? It's not grass by any chance, is it? Nope, it's ghost. Well... I don't know. It's like one of those, I could, like, try it again, I guess, without moving anything, but... I feel like my Escavalier's not getting enough value, and that's, like, the problem, but equally, like, what do I do about that? Okay, I tell you what we can do about it. When we get the Groudon turn to sacrifice a Pokemon, I think I'm going to sacrifice the Escavalier this time. Because flying ground are 4 times weak to ice. So if we can get Tundra in position to do something for once in its miserable life, then actually we would have like an insane opening. Like we could pick up a double kill with Tundra. They've changed. That's interesting. Not the end of the world, but... Oh, God, that's maybe it's the end of the world, actually. Maybe I've lost on turn 1. To advanced AI. Yep, I've lost. Turn 1. Game over. Alright, at least I got one of the calls, though, for this turn. I have to do it again. I can't not do it again. Even though they're probably going to predict it this time. Nice, okay. I don't know what the AI is up to here, but I think that probably pulls me back towards, like, parity again. I assume Groudon is incoming, but... basically, we'll let the Everglade die this time. We won't even swap. Yeah, Groudon's back. So this time I'm going to Leech Fang you. So... Actually... I should Leech Fang you, because the damage on here does not matter at all. The damage on here barely matters, but, like... Rabombi's going to one-shot you. And this is simply not going to matter. Knock off the Groudon. Oh my god, I use Cliff Blades. I'm pretty sure that's Precipice Blades normally. It's fine. But if I'd Wide Guarded, I would have like Giga Boomed them. And instead, I'm the one that's going to get Giga Boomed, I think. I don't know. It didn't really change too much, honestly. I was expecting Excadrill to die. Ocean's got less health than I was expecting, but it's still going to live through the turn, which is kind of all that matters. Right, you are going to do Liquidation to Groudon this time because it's going to perish to a Energy Ball here. Glenny's also gonna die. Everyone's gonna die on this turn. Oh my god, it has protect. Why have you never protected before? Ah, my god. I've got actually rolled by the AI. Glenn's gonna die to Sandstorm. These adjustments, man. Okay, we lose. I'm not even humoring it. I can't kill Gastrodon anymore. What's with this advanced AI? Alright. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing I can really say about the opening. I guess what I could do instead is try and bite the Aerodactyl, so in case they do the exact same thing again, I get more damage on the Gastrodon. Yeah, actually, this is fine. I think this is a reasonable change. Okay, they're not swapping this time. Because if I kill the Aerodactyl, the bite's going to go into the right slot anyway. So I still get what I want. Interestingly, they're not swapping at all this time. That might flinch me. Yeah, okay. 30% chance to flinch on a 90 accurate move. Of course you hit it. I'm going to assume Gastrodon is incoming. It's Groudon. That's not ideal. Clearing has to be sacrificed because he's actually too good. We'll go into Everglade to just take the Fire-type move. I'm so worried about you swapping to the Gastrodon. Wait, I swapped the wrong Pokemon. I think you have to Wide Guard, but Ocean might die here. I might be living the worst of both worlds. Show me Precipice Blades again for mysterious reasons. I don't think it will be. That's okay. You attack the same slot at the very least. Okay, that's okay. Araquanid lives. The question is, what do I do now, though? Because I'm still at the mercy of them just going into Gastrodon. I have to go back into Scizor again. I think I have to do this, but I'm going to lose Scizor this turn. But I can't attack with Water into Gastrodon. So at least I'm going to get an attack off here. It's probably not going to kill Gastrodon, but it's going to, like, chunk him. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Alright, whatever. Is that whatever? I don't know if that's whatever. Someone calling it very not whatever. I'm locked into close combat, so I'm going to have to do it again. And there's no swap that's safe anymore for me, and I'm really trying to keep Tundra as late into the game as I can. Okay, Scizor's still alive. We could potentially swap it out at this point, though. How much damage do you do? Do you do, like, close to half? That's okay. I can live with this. We can work with this, baby. Heracross is incoming. Gliscor is going to Tailwind. It always Tailwinds. Heracross is faster than Groudon. You're going to swap out, you're going to go into Tundra. The only punish here is if Gliscor does something different. Or this doesn't kill. I think it will kill still. Especially with a crit. Okay, it was always going to kill. Tailwind comes up. So Tundra is now the Pokemon I need to keep alive, but I don't have, like, Redirect. And Excadrill is here, and we know Excadrill one-shots Tundra, so we have some issues. That being said, I think they're going to Iron Head into this slot, or they're gonna rock slide. I think I'm dead. I think I need to keep a Raccoon as long as possible, because the Raccoon can actually, like, put up with these guys a little bit doing earthquakes. Yeah, I can't deal with rock slide stuff. Nice. Goodbye, Heracross. Oh, Gliscor! Gliscor! We have to... I would love to Tailwind myself, but I can't. I have to Wide Guard to protect... Oh, do I have to Wide Guard? I can't live. Because it's going to Iron Head me. I guess I have to make them, like, believe they're going to do a misplay. I need them to, like, Rock Slide again. Yeah, I was going to say. It's going to Iron Head this, because then there's no protection. I guess it's going to protect it instead to, like, keep it alive for a turn. Actually, that would have been way smarter. But yeah, then it has Focus Sash in each game. God damn it. We were so close. A double protect caused me to lose there. On the previous battle. And I've not got close since. Anyway, I need to use the bathroom, so just give me a second. YouTube, I am back. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. Because, like I said, I want to, like, get some scouting information. I think I've scouted that battle enough now to know, like, roughly what the problems are. That's enough intel. I think actually I'm pretty close to having a team that is, like, capable of beating it. I just need to sort something out with the Frostmoth. When Groudon comes out and does, like, double Heat Crash and takes double kill every single time, ideally that I need to avoid. Everything else is just, like, you know, a bit of, like, RNG on whether or not I predict a Wide Guard or not. I probably want more Protect across the board as well. So, they are the things I need to deal with. What I can now do, though, is we can start looking at some of the other guys. Okay, we're going to look at the fairy person, because I think my team is, like, very well built to deal with fairies. This also means that I need to do some item changes, because that obviously is now pointless. I might as well give you... I don't know what to give you now. I could give you a citrus berry, I think, and feel fairly happy about life. Because I don't know what's going to one-shot me, to tell you the truth. And I think... Wait, you had Mystic Water all this time? I'm stupid. You should not have had Mystic Water. I think I'm going to give you... I'll give you Leftovers. I've also, like, kind of fucked up here doing it in the boss fight, but my bad. And then you have Choice Specs. I actually should probably take them off you. And as I said, I should probably just give you Focus Sash, so you can actually tank a hit from something. And yeah, we should probably lead with Sizzle, because I just assume that Sizzle is going to be a nightmare for them. That's like my theory. I might actually try this lead. Oh god. Oh goddy god. Oh, it's a single battle as well. Okay, I fucked up. This is not the double battle. Maybe the dragon's the double battle as well. It's not actually the end of the world, but this thing is, like, super scary. Pixies in the air increase their defense. Okay, I see the gimmick now. What are you doing? I'm intrigued. Please don't set up. You're setting up screens. Okay. Hidden power, ground, or fire is this? Oh, it could have also been steel. I think it was probably... I guess it could have been rock as well. I don't know. Maybe it was... Because I don't think it did that much damage for, like, something that being 4 times effective. Maybe it was fighting. Yeah, fighting would kind of track, actually, with this gym. Okay, we have Tailwind up, but now we have, like, no quick way to swap out, so it's kind of, like, pointless. They swapped. I could at least give myself speed advantage for whatever else comes in. I mean, we already got it with Tailwind. More while. Intimidate doesn't matter. Raises its special defense. Okay, I guess it's raising whatever stat is lower or higher. One of the two. The only reason I can think of you doing this is you've got a fighting type move. But that's 2 steel fairies, so you are neutral into steel type. And you're immune to poison. So I need to hit you with ground type moves, is what I'm learning. Okay. So my team's not really well suited for this, I think. Let me see what he does. Mega evolves, okay. Snap. Close combat. Iron Head. Okay. I think in that case, I'm going to go into Everglade, who should tank this to some degree. Jesus Christ. Not effective, by the way. I lose Tailwind, but it didn't matter here anyway. Oh, well, that's a huge problem. How much does this do, Everglade? I need to do, like, a lot. Can you crit, please? Oh, I think we're in, like, the world's biggest amount of hurt. Oh, yeah, we're actually so toast. I don't think I can kill this thing anymore. I think it's gonna wipe my team. You don't have Earthquake, do you? I took it off you. Oh, you do have Earthquake. I got a minute. I think we're cooked, but if anything's gonna break through, it'd be this. But I have a horrible feeling I'm not faster than this thing. Okay, I'm faster. Do I kill, though? Surely I kill from here. I don't know if the crit mattered. I suspect it didn't. Oh, with the reflect. Actually, maybe it did matter. That's insane. Well, that thing's going to be quicker than me. It's probably going to one-shot me, honestly, but what can I do? Send it. I lived. That doesn't matter. Honestly, Heracross take... Wait. I was going to say Heracross taking a double kill, but it's not going to kill, is it? Crit? Oh my god, he lived on 1. Well, you know, what can you do? Scissor, it's your time to shine, buddy. This is why I've brought you. I think you're going to be good here. I do have to get through another Steel Fairy, so if Magearna comes back out, Scissor has to leave. Yep, has to leave. I have to hope that Scissor can kill everything else. And now everyone else has to figure out how to kill this Magearna. Tundra, you're actually worthless. You're such a cool concept, but you are just... It turns out having the worst 2 typing in the game makes, like, your Pokemon not very good. Interesting that I just went for that into Sizzle. That implies to me that actually is Fire type. Oh, swapping again. Okay, I'll take this. Oh, fucking Stal. Xerneas, please don't have... Is it Power Herb Geomancy is the thing you're meant to be, like, super scared of? I bet you it has Power Mancer Geomancy, funnily enough. Although I can actually lower its speed quite a lot, so maybe it's fine. Live. You are so shit, Tundra. You've, like, put yourself out of the running for the God Squad, as I'm going to call it. Hit Icy Wind. There you go. So we got it -2 speed, which is, like, honestly fantastic for Tundra. Congratulations. I actually forgot Terrain Pulse was a move. And the plus side, though, it's not Power Herb Geomancy, which would have actually, like, Giga-rolled me, I think. We are hitting this situation again right now, though, of... Clearing might be able to kill this thing, but if it swaps again, I'm going to be in trouble. I think this will kill. Ah, if I'd done this one, tailwind. Okay, well, if we explode here, it's fire on the hidden power. It's fire. Tundra, you're actually a piece of shit. You know that. But for you, this battle was over. Okay, they have Azumarill as well. Actually, Azumarill would have lived through the Steel type move as well, so this is not quite as free as I would like. Oh, it has Z moves. Cool. Z belly drum, nice. Is that like... I have no idea. What the fuck does Z belly drum do? Oh, it has priority, right? Is that all it does? Z belly drum. Because it just maximizes your attack, right? Oh, it restores all health before the belly drum goes off. Okay, that's funny. I didn't notice. Well, goodbye, Araquanid. You are so super mega turbo dead. I resist that, by the way. Alright, Glenn, it's your time to shine. By the way, 40 base power. Fine, Rabombi can do it from here. He can one-shot a bunch of Pokemon that he can't possibly ever one-shot. No one was expecting to see. Fairy on Fairy Violence. Does this somehow mysteriously kill? Spoilers, it won't. Think the special defense drop... Oh, sorry, special attack drop matters? Alright, never mind. So it turns out... it turns out that the person I've built my team probably to beat the most actually Giga Rolls me. But I think now we've found the weakest link, Anne. You are a piece of garbage, Tundra. Get out of here. It does lead me to another interesting area, though. It's like, what do I actually do with the fairies? Actually, a lot of them are fairy steel, so maybe I do bring a fire-type Pokemon instead. You know what? Actually, this solves a few issues as well. This also solves the issue of what I do into Groudon. In fact, I shouldn't bring you Onsen, I think. Yeah, I don't bring Onsen. I bring, where the fuck are you? Hot Spring, why are you down here? Why are you in, like, the Pokemon I'm probably never going to use again area? I definitely will use you again, Hot Spring. I guess he was on the barrier of it, but... yeah, we can use Hot Spring because... Hot Spring would absorb a Fire-type move from Groudon, which means I have a free swap when a Steel-type is in front of Groudon into my Fire-type Pokemon. It'll just suck up the attack. It also has Water moves to threaten a Water-type attack into Groudon. It's a bit hand-waved still because, you know, I really need to get Rabombi in when I'm doing that, but either way, sure, fine. We'll figure it out in the wash. Okay, what are you holding? Charcoal. Okay, I don't mind it. One other thing I want to quickly check is, can a Scavalier learn Earthquake instead? Buddy? Sure can't. You can't have that. I actually do need to give you Focus Ash. You are actually too frail. Just tone the idea of choice banding my fucking Fire Serpent Centipede thing. Because why would I swap from Fire-type moves? I guess it's Azumarill is the scary Pokemon then. And it's, how do I kill Azumarill? Good question. How do I kill Azumarill? I need poison coverage then. That would be the obvious way. Okay, that's a shout. I can't get rid of close combat. I could actually consider getting rid of Iron Head, though. Like, I can't lose Drill Run. I need it for the Steel type. Although I say this, hang on a minute. Actually, I think we push the Iron Head button the least out of all of these ones. Okay. Let's look at the fairy person again. Is there anything else I need to change before I do this? What are you holding, by the way? Mystic Water, right. That I fucked up again. My bad. My bad. So what did you actually need to hold? What would change the game for you? You could have Toxic on you as well, actually, which would be probably a better shout than what I've got you on right now. I guess Leftovers, but... And actually, one of the nice things about replacing Rain Dance, which is what I'm thinking of doing now, if I get rid of Rain Dance, then I can relearn it as a TM. Alright, slowly going cross-eyed, looking at Toxic. There it is. I knew it was near the top. Probably don't need Wide Guard as well, which is actually a more awkward one to forget because I can't relearn it. So my assumption is they're going to swap here. But we'll see. Is it Azumarill? Yeah. So, one thing I could do... I brought the wrong bug. I'm so stupid. Well, did I bring the wrong bug? Yeah, I brought the wrong bug. I was meant to bring Onsen, not Hot Spring. I wanted the physical attacker. The physical attacker one has grass coverage, so I could have just sent a grass move into a Azumarill, which probably would have, like, destroyed it. Not holding an item. It also didn't Z Belly Drum this time, which is very interesting. Alright. Jesus Christ, this Pokemon is too strong. I don't think this will kill from here, is my concern. Yeah. Okay, hang on a minute. I'll take the L on this one and just reset it, because I want to bring the right bug. I'm stupid. I'm also beginning to wonder if I don't bring this Araquanid. Because I have got Araquanid with Water Absorb instead, which would probably be, like, better. The only problem is, like, if I need someone to swap into a Fire-type move, but if I'm going to bring Onsen, aka the actual right bug, then maybe I don't need to worry about it. Which means I should consider grabbing, I think it's High Tide. But I need to check the move pool. It's you. Because you have Water Absorb, so I could swap into a good old friend. You have Wide Guard. I could swap into my good old friend, the Araquanid when Azumarill comes out. You also have Waterfall for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna level with you. I can't be bothered fixing that. So, I won't. I don't think it's gonna matter here that it's got a 10 less base power physical water move. Also, I'll also accept it's meant to have Wide Guard, but I'll leave it Protect for now because I could always fix that later. And then what do I give you? I don't want to give you Choice Band. I could give you, the problem about Life Orb, well, actually, maybe it's not a problem about Life Orb. I was gonna say, the problem with Life Orb is, like, you're so fragile that you probably won't get multiple hits, but you won't get multiple hits anyway, because you're so fragile. Okay, we'll try something like this. And if we see Azumarill, I mean, I should kill the Azumarill in one, I think, now, but we'll see. If I don't, then, you know, this was a reasonable double substitution. So, is the AI gonna cheat? Which is kind of what I'm doing, to be fair. Azumarill me, please. Ah! I cheated! It's still going to be effective, to be fair. Alright. Now we need to go into Everglade, because Everglade is my answer to Xerneas. Sadly. Is that Geomancy? Okay, it's Geomancy Power Herb. So it's now got +2 in every single stat, +3 in... Was it physical defense it gained at the start? Either way, we're like actually giga-fucked. So they did have the combo wombo, they just chose not to use it. This is Hidden Power Fire, isn't it? Yeah, it's fire. Alright, so we lose the game on the spot because I got out-thought at the opening. I'll take the L. I guess the safer line is just to use a Fire-type move then. Because at the very least, if they do swap into Xerneas instead, I get the defense drop. Wow, they stayed in this time. It's so weird how the AI works. Oh, my graphic is wrong again. There you go. Is that a signature move? I have no idea what Flare Cannon is. I've never seen it before in my life. Not effective, by the way. And it's dropping your special attack harshly. So there must be a swap incoming now, but it's fine. So let's send a Reflect wasted. And you die in the next hit. Okay, they do swap. Is this the Xerneas? Togekiss for a change of pace. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I don't have a great play now. The play is to go into Everglade. Because I will get one-shot by Togekiss now on Center Scorch. I assume Moonbeam is incoming. Slash is incoming, that's fine. Not as good as Moonbeam, but I'll take it. Please don't go to a Steel type. That's fine. That's honestly cinema. You swap your best Pokemon into a Poison type move. It is defense it's getting. Oh my god, with the Reflect as well. Actually, I won't be able to kill this thing in a second. In fact, I think I've lost. Assuming this is Reflect with Light, sorry, Reflect with Light Clay, I won't ever kill this thing, right? It's just game. On the spot game, I need to crit. Come on, 1 in 16 crit. I think that would actually kill from here. Well, think of the 1 in 16 crit, so Everglade is dead. The only thing I know is the Fire-type move is incoming, so we'll go into High Tide, and I guess, I don't know, just cry. I guess we try and get Toxic off here, but I don't think it's going to let me. Just keep stalling the Reflect. That's T-Bolt. Okay, Reflector's gone. I have to believe. I have to believe that you take a T-Bolt here. And I have to believe that Bullet Punch kills. I don't think it does. But I think if I'm going to, like, pull back the tempo from this, I need this to kill. But I think I actually need a crit on it. They swapped. Insane. They can't do Geomancy anymore. Into Azumarill, I'll take it every day of the week and twice on Sundays. That's such a big turn for me. Because this is Aqua Jet incoming. It's swapped for a priority move. But I can now go into Araquanid, which is why I swapped to this Araquanid. Because now I can swap into any Azumarill plays. Thanks for the health, buddy. My only slight concern now is Belly Drum. I'm going to Toxic. If they swap, so be it. Okay, they didn't swap. That's fine. We get the Toxic off. Ah, I did Fairy Terrain. I'm so stupid. Okay, I lose. Well, I don't literally lose, but I've not done myself any favors. Alright, note to self, Toxic not good into the Fairy, Terrain. I always get Misty Terrain confused. I don't think it has like a Serene Grace-like effect, like it can produce secondary effects for some reason, which would be really strong, but it just stops status effects going through. So I could never have got the poison before. Alright, that's fine. Actually, that's a good thing to know for my other guy I was considering Volbeat. Because T-Wave would have been probably what I put on the Volbeat. Obviously, it wouldn't be very good. I live, bitch. Alright, Everglade, you're like hanging into the top 6 right now. It's gonna Mega Evolve. No idea what it's gonna do. I'm just gonna let Everglade go down here. It's too uncertain swap. Okay. Right, Onsen. Are you faster than Mega Mawile? My headcanon says you are. My headcanon is... Oh, it's Sucker Punch, never mind. Oh, fuck's sake! I hate Sucker Punch. It's such a scummy move. What's your ability, by the way? Huge power, cool. That's why it's actually Giga Rolling me. Oh, okay. It's not over yet. Because this will do a number on you, I think. How OP used to Sucker Punch be? Because this is like, I think this is a nerf Sucker Punch. And it's still really obnoxious. That's not sturdy, by the way. I want to cry. I don't know if it was a damage roll or not. Like, it might not be a damage roll, but still. That's absurd. I can't remember Sucker Punch's priority either. Sucker Punch, are you faster than Bullet Punch? It's +1. I think I might be wrong here. We might as well try it for science. I'm pretty certain Bullet Punch will go before it. Yeah. Because if the priority is the same, then it goes to a speed tie. And I'm pretty certain I'm quicker. Again, I don't know why you're going into Clefable unless you've got a priority move. I'm going to just stay in because I think I have to. But this should do quite a lot of damage to Clefable, even though it's quite bulky. I'll take that. Goodbye, Scizor. You have leftovers. Oh, interesting. It's any fairy type gets the buff. Okay. I'm going to be so greedy. I think I need to set up like some Quiver Dances here to win this. I don't know what damage Clefable's going to do to me. Okay, snap. He's going to heal himself. You have like... You can't have Toxic. I don't know how you're going to kill me. What's your intention here? What's stopping me from just Quiver Dancing in front of Clefable? Flamethrower. That's what's to stop me. Well, this is not ideal. I don't think this kills. Not even close. Oh my god, the Elite Four, man. They're toughies. Okay, I'll take the L again. And I think because of like timing reasons, let me move on to someone else. I think this is a little bit less scary than the ground one, famous last words, you know. I nearly killed the ground guy, but I think that one wasn't quite as scary, but I don't know. I might be talking to my ass. Okay, I'm pretty certain you're Ghost. Which actually, I'm really not well set up to fight ghosts. Do you have... You have knockoff. Okay, I'll stay in with you and just see what happens. It's also a single battle. It's also Mars Shadow. Alright, cool. So you're fighting Ghost, I believe. Ghosts take half damage at full health. You've got the effect of Lunala, basically. Okay. Alright, that's not ideal. Also, I just realized that you don't take full damage from this. Not holding an item. I really do have a good swap here. Okay. I don't really ever like get a good swap because there's no Dark Bug in the first 8 generations. There is one in Gen 9. Okay, that's all the damage. Fuck, maybe I need to bring one of my flying bugs, unironically. I might actually need the flying coverage. Because you're dead. There's nothing I can do to keep you alive. This thing might just sweep me. I actually don't have anything to do. I have no dark moves. Or ghost moves, for that matter. And there is a ghost bug in the game, but I don't have it yet, so... I actually can't... I can't really deal with this. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good answer. Alright, see you later, Mars Shadow. Oh, so we want to lead with Rabombe to Mars Shadow, I guess. Gengar is not a huge surprise. Has to be a poison type move to like be expected. I'll go into Scizor here. Mega Gengar. Oh, Mega Gengar. That's... Wait, do you have Shadow Lock, or what it's called? Shadow Tag? I think you will do. I think I have to Bullet Punch you. Okay, they swapped. That's actually a bit of a shame, but maybe it'll be fine. You have Giratina as well. That's a Dragon Ghost, right? Oh my god. This is not good. I have to believe you're going to use a Dragon type move here. I'm just going to go straight to Rabombe. Otherwise, I'll never catch up in tempo. Kind of doesn't matter, actually. But I'm worried about Giratina. I have a horrible feeling this thing is going to be the tankiest guy I've ever seen. How much does this do out of interest? Yeah, super effective, by the way. That's not insignificant, though. Special attack drop. So it's... Okay, sure. I see the game plan. I don't have a safe swap here, so we'll just go for it and hope for a crit. The crit doesn't even kill, but... Maybe another special attack drop for good measure. No. It has rest. Oh, actually, it's positives and negatives. The negative, obviously, is that I'm going to die, but the positive is I might get a drop again. And I might have to swap into something while this thing's asleep, because it's not chest or rest, though, because it has leftovers. Didn't get the drop, so you're going to die. I can knock leftovers off, potentially. Stay asleep. It probably wakes up next turn, but it's not guaranteed. It woke up. Goodbye, Onsen. I probably died to this, right? No, I don't die. I will die to the recall, though, from Life Orb. How tanky is Giratina? It must be max EVs. Like, I bet you... Hang on a minute. Is the game cheating? I've not looked at the fact sheet too much, but is it cheating? Sadly, no, it's not. It's just unbelievably bulky on the defensive side. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. You got me. All my Pokemon are physical except for one. So... Oh god, it's hard. I don't know if I outspeed here, but I have to go for it. We do outspeed. Should probably kill, I think. I don't think the crit mattered there, but thanks anyway. Blast full on. Are you Ghost Fire? I can't remember what your typing is. You are Ghost Fire. I actually have no memory of you, but I've got a horrible feeling because you're kind of like wiry and like weedy. You're gonna be like incredibly quick. I really just want to send another Earthquake out. Actually, maybe I send a Rock Blast out there. Yeah, we send Rock Blast out because we have Skill Link. It is faster than me. I don't think I'm gonna take this. Nope. Oh my god, it's all miserable. And I can't easily kill this thing with my guys. Okay, this thing actually is a huge problem for me. Probably out of everyone I've seen so far, this thing is the scariest. It's really quick, uses fire type moves, and has a setup move. The only thing it's missing for the trifecta, that's also actually pretty problematic. The only thing it's missing for the trifecta is if it has like an electric covering move. Otherwise, like, if it does, I'm just in like super mega turbo trouble. How much am I going to take from this? Not effective, by the way. Actually, it was neutral. Never mind, I take it back. Yep, game over. Unwinnable. Because I'm slower. They're actually just doing wheelies on me now. Coffagregus is that other Pokemon? I think it's quite bulky. Yeah. And I lose Technician, which is like actually... It doesn't matter at this point because I've lost, but... Means my damage goes down. Body press. Alright, I see what you're doing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That didn't feel good. That felt like I had no answers to any of the Pokemon. That's the first time, like... I think out of the other two battles, I was like, okay, I can see a world where I win this. That's the first one where I'm like, I don't see how I win this with this party. Which implies there's something not right with my party. Let me have another look. One more look. And then I'll check out the dragon person and, you know, we'll see. Here's the hot prediction. Are they going to swap? No. Do I kill from here to the next hope? I'm going to assume it doesn't because otherwise I think that... Oh my god, it wasn't even close. Yikes. Soul Stealing 7-star Strike. That's too many words in the name. This is going to instantly kill me, isn't it? Wait, do I have Focus Ash? LOL. Don't kill me. But Quiver Dance wouldn't have helped me either. We need like a crit. Oh, that's Shadow Sneak, never mind. Just, the world is dark. Yeah, I actually can't kill this thing. Let alone any of the other, like, guys I have to deal with going forwards. I can't deal with this. And actually, I shouldn't send that Onsen, because I need something to deal with fire-type moves. Oh my god. Ah! It's the bug killer! I'm just not. Send me back. Put me back in the Pokemon Center. So actually, Ghost Person is probably the bigger problem, is what I've learned. Cool. Cool. Very cool. I actually think I need a flying type bug. I think I can't deal with fighting types. Yeah, I actually have no idea. What the fuck is this thing holding? I mean, I know it's holding the Z crystal. March, I'd give him Z, I guess. It's max health, max attack. How high is your defense stat? Sorry, special defense stat. You took that like a champ. I'm actually, like, stunned by how well that took that. Like, Rabombe's not, like... I mean, it's not the strongest Pokemon, obviously, but, like, it's not fucking absolutely, completely garbage on the special side. Like, it's reasonably strong. Rabombe. It's 95 now. Look at his base special attack. Maybe it is on the garbage side. Maybe Rabombe is like outgrown its usefulness. Mush. Shadow. It's not that high on the special defensive side. It's only 90. Only 90. Oh well. Alright. Let me check the fourth person out. Surely, with my powerful fairy bug, I can defeat the pesky dragons, right? That's why you're here, Rabombe. Smile. Oh, Dialga. Oh, buddy. Oh, cool. Oh, and a rock dragon. Very cool. I'm thrilled to see a rock dragon into my bugs. A rainbow appeared in the sky above the entire battlefield. The chance of secondary effects used by dragon types has been doubled. There's no bug dragon in the game. I can't use this effect. It's purely one-sided. Oh, and by the way, this is Dragon Steel, so fairy type moves, not very bueno. Let's just try and kill Tarantum. I'll double the slot. Didn't need to, it turns out, but the damage still goes into Dialga. Secret power. Secret power is using some sort of Omniboost move, and it went off immediately. Which makes me think we've super lost. Oh, it's Dragonite, where's your Mega Form? LOL. We'll kill the Dragonite, I guess, while we're here. Please. Come on, Rabombe, you can kill Dragonite. Surely you can kill Dragonite with a Fairy-type move. Nice. Dialga is a different problem that I'm just not going to have to deal with, but we'll just leave that there getting Omniboosts. I think Glenn is now dead. I think Scizor is now dead. To be honest with you, anything that comes in front of that Pokemon is probably dead. I guess I go into Onsen. Kamoo, you're 4 times weak to Fairy, so actually, if this thing has not got priority, surely this just destroys it, right? And I were praying that this goes through and hits it, but it's resisting. I forgot because of Dragon typing, I'm stupid. I'm not, because like there's nothing I can do about it, but... Does this just instantly kill? Oh, don't have Focus Ash. Thank you. Okay. Alright, Rabombe is going up in the world again. So against this guy, Rabombe is actually unbelievably powerful. That's probably the end of Rabombe, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, they've had enough of this shit. But Onsen's gonna drop Dialga's defense back down to neutrality. yes. And maybe Heracross now is the time to shine. I'm actually not sure if Dialga with 1 speed is faster than Heracross. Oh my god. Oh my god. They have more legendary dragons. Cool. I love to see that. Thank you very much. I mean, I just have to all in this guy, right? Come on, Olympus, go first. Go first and pick up a kill. Well, goodbye. That answers the question. Dialga with +1 speed is faster than Heracross. Oh, don't you get the Omni Boost as well? Oh my god. What's it doing? I actually don't know Secret Power well enough. I know it takes a move, right, based on the terrain you're in. No, that's Nature Power. Secret Power. Oh no, it is based on location. What is he doing? I actually don't know what he's doing. According to this graphic here, he should be doing what he's doing. How are you getting an Omni Boost from this? You're cheating. It's only a 6% chance to activate, though. That's the other thing, so I've been quite unlucky this battle. Well, lowered his defense to -1 now, at the very least. Which is a shame, because if I had Sizzle, that is, like, an insta-death. But yeah, there's, like... I don't know. There's no world where I win this anymore. Despite having, like, an unbelievable start, I just can't win. Because how do I kill the Kyurem? It's actually better to do this. Maybe it's better to do this. There's no way you're getting this off, but I'll try and kill it. As Rock Slide, game over. Pain. What the fuck is this secret? What is this secret power it's doing? Let me check this again. Was it secret power? No, it was hidden power, right? Wait, it wasn't hidden power. What the fuck was it doing? It's doing some obscure, like, mystery power move, and I don't remember what it is. I thought it was secret, but secret doesn't have Omni Boost built into it, so I don't know why they're doing it. Actually, this opening, I didn't mean to do it, but I don't dislike it. Because I think Tyranitar dies to 1 bullet punch, right? I'm 90% certain Scizor is locked into the team. I've seen enough from Scizor to think, like, it actually does enough in all the battles that it should go forwards. I don't think any of the other 5, though, like, locked in. It is secret power. I didn't get the Omni Boost this time. Let's go. Omni Boost. Is this something that used to be in the game but isn't anymore? Funnily enough, I just searched for Secret Power Pokemon Omni Boost and it came back with the Pokemon Unbound thing. Which makes me think that it's not actually a legitimate game thing, it's something they've introduced into the game. I don't get it, though. Secret Power Pokemon. Let me actually check, like, the histories of Secret Power. Because, according to, like, I'm on Pokemon DB right now, it should either do Body Slam, Vine Whip, Mud Slap, Rock Throw, Water Pulse, Mud Shot, Gust, Avalanche or Ice Shard, Incinerate, Thundershock, Fairy Wind, or Confusion, based on the terrain you're in. Or location. Gen 5 didn't have a multi-thing, it had Needle Arm in there instead. Oh no, that's the animation, sorry, the effect. Hang on a minute, I'm stupid. The effect is paralysis, sleep, accuracy lower, flinching, attack lowered, speed lower, freezing, burn, paralysis, attack lower, and speed lower. I don't see any of these that say, I do an Omni Boost. Smile. Yeah. So I assume it's cheating. I assume there's like a special thing for this battle that's programmed into it to give it an Omni Boost instead, which is like really disgusting. I'm going to try and kill Dialga this turn, by the way. Because I think Flamethrower... Actually, yeah, Flamethrower is probably coming into Scizor, so I'll just use Scizor to its fullest before it goes bye-bye. Oh, don't flinch me. It's got an increased chance of flinching. Okay, it actually just killed me. Alright, we lose. It's actually a blessing it's trying to get the Omni Boost. It missed it again. It's fine, as long as it doesn't Flamethrower Scizor, this is okay. Because Dragonite's gonna die to this, I think. It wasn't even close. I guess I fucked up, is the answer to all of this. It's still trying to get the Omni Boost, which is, like, astonishing to me. Missed it. Excellent. Love to see that. Dialga's dead to Bullet Punch. Dragonite, I think, is also from this range dead to Bullet Punch. That's a turn of Tailwind gone. Glenn, after showing like some signs of life, is now back to showing like signs of death. Ah, that's going to be a problem this time. Yeah, I don't have my Pokemon to deal with that anymore. Well, that should be your ass. Wrong Pokemon. Wait. Yeah, wrong Pokemon, okay. Nearly fucked up. It's gonna use Clanging Scales, isn't it? And I actually have no stab move anymore. Super cool. I guess I'll go for a poison hit here, but like it's cooked. And then you have to Bullet Punch for this. Please kill Dragonite. Okay. 2 turns of Tailwind down. I've picked up 2 kills during it as well, which is pretty big. I think Clearing is going to die this turn. I think Clanging Scales is incoming. Or a Sphere. Oh, okay, that's actually huge. That's like... That's griefing, honestly. Didn't get the poison, but whatever. Ah! Not Salamence! Oh my god, it's gonna be Mega Salamence, isn't it? That actually is just game. I don't have anything to deal with Mega Salamence. It's actually just so super turbo mega over. I don't know what to do about this. I'll knock off whatever mysterious oh no, it's going to be the Mega Stone. I can't knock it off. It's 100% the Mega. They all have a Mega. Goodbye, Clearing. You know what? I should pick up the kill. Or try to pick up the kill. I don't think we are picking it up, by the way, but at least put in as much damage as you can before you die. There's no longer a safe swap anymore into this. It has Aerial Lake, by the way, so like every normal type move is going to be a flying type one, which I assume is going to return. It has Heat Wave, that is actually just the end of times. Goodbye to both my Pokemon. Kind of surprised Everglade took that so well. Still alive. Okay, hang on a minute. Well, it probably doesn't matter, but... There goes the Tailwind. Salamence is really quick, though. Oh my god, I've got a Heracross. I've got a Heracross! Oh... There's no world where I'm faster than it. It's just over. Maybe I'll fuck up and just not attack Heracross for whatever reason. Because that's the only way I've got a chance of doing anything here. He probably one-shots, to be fair, if I get this off, but I don't think I'm quicker than it. Because I'm pretty certain, like, Salamence is really quick. Oh my god, it's throwing. Unless it's a flying type move. It is, of course it is. It's fucking Aerolite! Okay, Heracross actually can't do anything in this battle. Oh, interesting. They've decided to use a Z move. Okay, whatever. I think it was a bit unnecessary since my Pokemon's on 1 health, but... Is this at least the last Pokemon, the Salamence? Not that it matters, because I'm 99% certain this can't live through this. Nope, not the last Pokemon. I forgot to cure him. Well, ripperoodies. This might be the shittest battle I've seen. It's not. This is me being a bit salty, but spamming a secret power which I don't think exists in the game to get an Omni Boost on Pokemon that don't have Omni Boosts is a little bit low, I think. Okay, well, obviously there's like some significant problems here. The first one being I actually can't do it. But like, that Mega Salamence is just game. I also can't use Sticky Web to slow people down. It really has to be Tailwind if you want to get speed on them. I guess Galvantula has like some certain je ne sais quoi about it, because I could use Electro Web instead. Let me try something different. What if I get a... Oh my god, I didn't kill. It's a damage roll. Cool. Well. Throw that in the death counter. Just instantly. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. I don't know what the chance is, but hopefully it's like 95% or something that I get the kill. And we just rolled the 1 in 5. I hate this game at times. Like, I do the same thing over and over again. And, you know, it's always the same result. And then suddenly out of nowhere, some, like, little weird thing starts to happen. Like, it sneaks into the Matrix and, like, twists and warps it. Why am I not killing in one anymore? I wasn't boosting my ally with anything. I've also got the wrong Pokemon out. I bet you it kills this time. I got a sec. Just my own, like, mental fragility. Let me see what happens here. Like, why? Why? Why did it kill this time? God damn, this game! It's making me go insane. Like, it's not that scary, this battle, if this thing doesn't get the Omni Boost early. Like, it's pretty chill. I'm actually going to try and keep Onsen alive this time. I'm going to just sack Heracross, because fucking Heracross can't do anything at the end of the game. It just loses. I think I'm going to try and punish Dragonite as well. Or at least I'm going to get in range of Rabombe one-shotting it. No Omni Boost, please. Cool. I'd be shocked if you get an attack off here. I'm going to level with you, but I guess we should humour the opportunity of you doing that. Actually, maybe we should start with Heracross, because it might be able to just one-shot the Alga. I didn't really consider that, but... Oh, you died another one? Alright, that's, I guess... Heracross, there's too many Pokemon that know flying type moves, and like it's just the death of you if something hits you with a flying type move. Okay, well, I've really moved the needle like none at all. And we've actually got lucky so far this thing hasn't received an Omni Boost, but like, I don't know. I just don't see a world where I can kill the Salamence. It just doesn't exist in my, like, cerebral cortex right now that I can kill that thing. And actually, I think the AI recognizes, like, Sizzle's the only thing that could probably do something to it. So it's, like, desperately trying to kill Sizzle. At the very least, this time, I do have Rabombi, but I don't think Rabombi outspeeds Salamence either. There's no safe swap here, so just, like, live with it. Try and poison it. Just get some damage on it. The other scary thing is, I think I actually have to hit Komodo over here, rather... Well, I don't know. It's just super cooked, this battle. Like, it's actually so hard. Maybe I need to have Dazzling Gleam instead, just for this situation. Because that's the move I need to send off right now. So perhaps I don't put Moonblast on it. That's fine. Because, like, surely I have to send out... I don't know. Sure, I have to send out Rabombi. Rabombi will kill Komuo, but like Salamence will probably kill it in return. Like, this is my thought right now. Maybe I can stall it out. Why we have Focus Sash, by the way. I assume we're faster than Komuo. Oh, by the way, I think we are, right? I think we tested this. It got the Omni Boost. Like, the life is paid. Okay, that's a kill. It's 4 times weak to Fairy. And the only other thing... Please hit the Toxic, by the way. The only other thing we've got going for us right now is that it has to kill Rabombi. It can't leave it alive right now. Still got another Pokemon. Fuck's sake. I think I have to just pray that High Tide lives through this turn. I don't think it's going to, it's the sad thing. Yeah. I should have just protected to get out a turn of Toxic, but it wouldn't have mattered. I need a Toxic the other one. Okay. Fuck, it got the Omni Boost again! It doesn't matter, but... Because my last Pokemon won't live. And we flinched. Cool. So the worst case scenario happens. Now, Onsen can't live through Salamence because he dies to one rock move. Which can miss, by the way, but it won't miss. Nope. Why would you miss a 90 accurate move? Onsen dies. High Tide is basically dead. They both have Rock Slide. So literally this... The Elite Four is purely just, I'm going to spam priority moves and I'm going to spam Rock Slide. That's our grand strategy. Very cool. Very thought-provoking. Pretty toxic for my bugs, though, to deal with. Okay. Are you the really fast Galvantula, or is it the other one? I think Escavalier's time in the sun is over. Because I don't see a world where I can use it and win. So you're the fast one. I'm going to bring you. Escavalier, get back in the box. It turns out having too many Pokemon with fire weakness, I mean, all my Pokemon have fire weakness, but like 4 times fire weakness isn't acceptable. What moves have you got? Volt Switch, Discharge, Bug Buzz, Sticky Web. It's actually pretty close to what I want you to have. Okay, just before I end this, let me make some small adjustments. Let me fly around for a second, because there are some moves I want to relearn. High Tide, I think you're going to stay in as you are. Okay. Firstly, Rabombe. Should 100% have Pollen Puff. Bug Buzz is better in singles, but Pollen's better in doubles, and I think I'd rather have the double move. Do I go back to the oldie but goldie? Just pray for paralysis, because I never get Quiver Dance off. I'm too fragile. And then I think we teach you Gleam instead. And then I need Energy Ball for the ground type guy. Galvantula. Whoops. I need to have Electro Web, buddy. I think we sack Discharge. We could probably honestly sack Volt Switch. We could also get rid of Sticky Web, actually. I don't think I need any of these. But maybe in other battles I prefer Sticky Web. It's the speed control that I need more than anything. And then I don't know, we just cry about everything else. I should give you attack as well, just purely on the off chance I do Volt Switch and I need the additional damage. I might as well burn another bottle cap. Excuse me, old lady. Okay, well, this is the final attempt I'll have at trying to beat one of the Elite Four. Not even just, like, you know, beat the Elite Four, but just, like, you know, see the victory screen one time, please. That would be nice. Actually, you know what? The more and more I've seen of this, the more and more I think, actually, you're in this category. I have said a few times I want a Flying-type bug. And you're a Flying-type bug, I think. Unless I'm stupid, you're a Flying-type bug. I think we'll go into the Dragon Guy again. I'm going to take this option. Actually, one final thing I want to quickly check. Can Galvantula learn Dark Pulse? I think I've got the TM for Dark Pulse. Because I'm really lacking, like, Dark moves versus the Ghost Guy. Not that I think it really moves the needle at all, but it might be nice to have in an emergency. No. Just before I do this, do that, and this. Basically, this Dragon Battle is pure RNG. If anything hits an Omni Boost, especially if it's Salamence, I just lose. So my theory of this opening is that that'll threaten a kill there, and this threatens a kill here. Please kill Tarantum in one. Please damage roll be kind, because if you don't, I'm liable to be flinched. One shot. Thank you. The crit may have mattered. I assume he's going to go for Secret Power, because he wants an Omni Boost. Never mind, he's not going to get one. So this is the opening versus the Dragon Guy. Mega Heracross and Scizor just rock it. I'm up 2 Pokemon in a doubles battle. That's normally a pretty good side. We see a Dragonite. We see Salamence immediately. I do not like either of these guys. There is basically no safe swap here. It's just, is there something safe to sacrifice is really the question. I don't think I can send Thunder Snow into this. I think it would die. So I think Heracross just takes the L. And on the off chance they fuck up, Rock Blast the Salamence. Because I think the Salamence is now, like, the really scary Pokemon here. I think I can't swap, really, is the scary thing. Like, that's still good damage. Yeah, it's going for an Omni Boost. That's Pixelate, it's going to one-shot Heracross. Not Pixelate, it's Aerolate. You have Fire Punch! Thanks for bringing it to school, finally. Didn't know you had that. Alright. On the plus side, though, they didn't get an Omni Boost. And now, please don't have Wide Guard. This would just, like, mentally boom me to, like, an unreal degree. Oh. You live this, right? Oh my god, he does live it, but not comfortably. He got the Omni Boost, so we're actually in a world of hurt now. I need Salamence to get killed. But I don't think he will. I think he'll live through this. It wasn't even close. It's the sad thing. Well, we got a speed drop. But, like, the Omni Boost raised its speed and it's tailwinded. Oh my god, this fucking guy is actually a massive arsehole. I actually hate him. I was gonna say you can't take us both, but you actually can. Actually, I say that. No, you can't. Unless you've got a spread move, which I know you do have, but other than the spread move, you can't take us both. Oh, I used the spread move. The genius. That takes me to Sash. I don't think I outspeed Dragonite in the Tailwind. Probably has E-Speed as well, just, you know, for good measure. And that's game. I can't kill these things. We have, like, I have actually squat versus the Salamence, which is very cool. Onson's dead to this, by the way. Oh, he missed! Hang on a minute, we're so back. Onson is gonna one-shot Salamence from here, and then it's gonna 2v1 into a Flying Dragon, which has a move that one-shots it, and into a Dragon that has another move that one-shots into. Oh, so by the way, it's a 3v1. Oh, I've not fought Como yet. How's this worse? How have I made my life worse? I've made my team better, but the result has come out worse. I don't understand. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. Oh, I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe it's over. Maybe the dream is over. I've got to the Gen 2 Pokemon count of 250 deaths. I just don't see a world where I can do this anymore. Rabombe doesn't do enough versus the dragons to be warranted, but if I don't bring Rabombe, who do I bring? Everything has fire coverage, everything has flying coverage, everything has rock slide, and tailwind. Galvantula is shit. Like, it has to just be troll the game, right? I have to just use, like, Fortress and stall out games. But then I can't beat Steel types. Which is, like, not very, like, cool, right? What if I don't bring Rabombe because it's a piece of garbage? I don't know. What if I don't bring Rabombe and I bring something like Volbeat and I just try and power flinch it? Maybe that's the strategy. I don't know. I just look at all the Pokemon and go like, you're screwed. Like, any flying type move hits you, a gust of wind hits you, you fall over. Anything physical remotely kills you in one. You're afraid of rocks. You're afraid of fire. You're afraid of nothing except for special attacks. You're afraid of the roulette wheel. I didn't really consider bringing you, but you're like, I get one screen up and I die. You're just Shuckle, but worse. You're Water Shuckle. You're Steel Shuckle, who's afraid of fire. You're a Parasect. You've not been good even in Gen 1. You're a Butterfree, also not good even since Gen 1. We tried Tundra because you just fall over to every single move because you have the worst 2 types in the game. You're the slowest Pokemon known to mankind. You're slightly better than my other Shuckle, to be honest, you've got special attack. You've got horrible ability. You're Garvantula. You're a Beedrill. Again, you fall over if like a small, like... If you bump your knee, you fall over and die. Like, I don't know. Like, what is the... What do I take here? What do I bring? What's the plan? What's the grand plan? I really don't know. I just don't get how you're so shit. That's what is like kind of blowing my mind right now. How do you do so little damage for a Bombay? I guess like you're an early game bug, but still. Your max special attack, I can't make you do more, well, no, I can't make you do more damage. You're literally like maxed out and you're doing like actually nothing to them. Well, let's just humor this for a second. That's my final last hurrah, and then I am calling it. You can have, because I've like, my mind's broken now, you can just have a citrus berry. That's, actually, wait, hang on a second. No, I should give you citrus. I was gonna say, I can give you one of the whacker berries, whatever they're called. But, you probably will die. Jetstream, I guess you should also have Focus Ash. I think I have a spare one in the box. Do. I think we keep with the lead that we had. Okay, let me save this and I will just try with this. It's so crazy that I got a +2 opening as well in terms of like Pokemon, and then like I just fall over immediately afterwards. Please, kill. Again, the crit probably matters. Well, it can matter at least. So, like, we get 2 kills here. So the problem is Salamence. How do I kill this Salamence? And the other issue is, I think my way normally to kill Salamence would be to throw in a... It'd be to throw in front of it like a Steel Bug or something like that, but Dragonite has fucking Fire Punch, so I have to kill the Dragonite. The Dragonite's the issue right now. And okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the hit from Dragonite. I'm going to call both the hits. That's how we're going to win this. Smile. I'm going to call... that you're going to take the flying type secret power and you're going to take Fire Punch. And I'm going to do a double swap, and I'll swap into Onsen to eat the fire type move. If you fucking Rock Slide, I'm going to actually like lose my mind because it's going to pick up a double kill. Cool. So this will live because of Focus Ash. It got the Omni Boost, so this is actually just game already. Nice. I called you. It doesn't matter that I called it right. I probably still lose from here, but we have called it right. I'm going to T-Wave you and then just hope that Paraflinch occurs. And I guess in the meantime, I have to try and kill Dragonite. Man, imagine if I had good electric bugs. They would go crazy. Imagine if I could set up Trick Room as well. Actually, if I could set up Trick Room, it would be very disgusting, I think. The dream here is Jetstream lives through this turn. Come on, Paralysis. Okay, he might live through this turn if we get a Paraflinch. Nope. Why would I? That's a double kill. Still, I've created a situation now where maybe Tundra can do something for once in its miserable life. I'm actually not sure in Tailwind if Tundra is actually faster than Paralyzed Salamence. I think it probably is slower, which will make me pretty sad. But maybe Olympus is also faster. I mean, that's the dream, right? Because an ice type move, by the way, is also 4 times weak too. Unfortunately, my ice type happens to be Frostbuff. That's the real problem here. I'm gonna hedge my bets and do this. Oh, you also have Rock Slide? Well, that's Tundra dead. Tundra lived. Tundra, I beg of you, please be faster than Salamence, Paralyzed, and Tailwind. I don't think you are, but please be. Oh my god, Tundra dodged. Oh, we got a double dodge! Hang on a minute, we can win this one. It doesn't really matter, I don't know why I'm celebrating, because we're cooked after this. I can't beat the other Elite Four, but it'd be nice just to feel a victory. A small victory. Not a good one, though, because I would require me to hit a double Rock Slide miss. How? Oh, you've got flinch with the other move. Never mind. It's over. It's over. We lose. However, hang on a minute. They both did coverage moves, so I just wide guard this time, right? And I'll get him on the wide guard. Smile. They definitely won't just mysteriously swap the moves up this time, now that I've wide guarded. They're definitely both going to Rock Slide again, because why wouldn't you? Nope, he's changed his mind. He's decided, no, I don't want to do that anymore. Why would I do a Rock Slide this time? I did it the previous turn when you didn't wide guard. Did we get a Para Flinch? Cool. Alright, we can at least kill Salamence from this position. Hey Dragonite, are you gonna use Rock Slide this time? Or are you gonna use Fire Punch? Actually, he's gonna use Fire Punch. Don't use Rock Slide. The game is so fucking stupid. I hate you, game. I hate that you recognize what moves I'm gonna use and then just like do the opposite. So basically, there's no safe play anymore. I think we're like kind of cooked. Like, I don't even think Tailwind will make you faster, so I think that's kind of pointless. I guess we get Pray for an Icy Wind here. And maybe this will kill. Fuck, maybe I want a team of Scizors. Maybe I bring 6 Scizors into battle. Maybe that's the correct option, because they seem to do quite well. That's Scizor's ass. Probably your ass as well, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh my god, he gets the Omni Boost, because why wouldn't you get the Omni Boost? I mean, it's 6% chance of getting an Omni Boost, so of course you would get it every single time. And then you have Fusion Ball. Cool. Nice. Good electric coverage. Okay. We're now the entire Pokemon collection up until Gold and Silver, including Celebi. In terms of deaths. I just wrote the state rather than... So stupid. Fine. That's why I double save. Okay, well, that's probably going to do it for this episode. I'm, like, mentally boomed at this point, but... I don't know. Scizors, like... If I was going to rate the Pokemon, it's Scizor and then nothing. It's just a chasm. I guess, like, you have some slight uses for, like, going into Fire-type moves, but honestly, no one else's place is safe. Heracross is just too fragile. But I don't have better options, so I actually have no idea what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to be, like, sat in my room miserable for a week trying to figure out how to beat these guys with 6 Pokemon that I have to use for each of the battles. But I'll have a think and try and think of a way through this, but I'm not confident, man. I'm really not confident, but fuck, maybe 6 Scizors is actually the sweet sauce. Because it did do some good work. Anyway, as I said, that'll do for this episode. If you enjoyed it, YouTube, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!